Greetings on Happy Homebrew Wednesday to everyone. I'm going to show you some brew day footage of a brown ale that I did yesterday. This is the next day. The reason I'm doing a little introduction is because something happened at the end of the footage. So I'll not tell you what it is. I'll let you watch the film and then I'll come back in about 15 minutes. Okay? Good morning. It's brew day again. I'm just surveying what I need to do while the water heats up. Of course, I told you before I'm going to be doing this, Northern Brown Ale, or at least a version of that. Got my cup of coffee as well, 7 AM, so don't drink till later on. Okay, so bring it down and show you what I've got. So there's the book there. So what I need is, I need malt. I've got a load of lager malt here. It's obviously, I'm supposed to use pale malt, but I've got a load of it, so I need to get rid of it somehow. So that's what's going in. I've also got chocolate malt. I need 100 grams of that. Crystal, 250 grams of that. I think there should be about 250 grams in there. And I've got some carapils. It doesn't actually say about carapils in, but I like putting a little bit into all my brews. We've also got our Waterflock tablets and our yeast, our Burton Union yeast. More coffee, and then that's the boiler over there. We're sitting at, it looks like 61.3 degrees. So yeah, I need to get stuff measured out here. Okay, doing in time. Got it all measured out here. This is, I don't know, 3.6 kilos. Got a few other bowls in there. So again, with this equipment, I usually find that 16 litres into the boiler for the mash works fine. And then I sparge it up to 26 litres. And then that'll boil off to usually 23, 22. I'm going to do this outside, but I'm doing it inside. Today, well, I'm going to do the mash inside. I'll maybe take the boil outside, otherwise the whole house will stink of sweet malt, as it's done before. I must say I do love the smell of the grain when it hits the water for the first time. It's very nice. It's making me hungry actually. Okay, so there's another bowl or two over there, so I don't think you need to see that as well, so I'll come back when we're on the move. Okay, so I thought I'd give it a wee quick blast in the electric. And then the kids got up, so 5 minutes later I came back down again and seen that it was 85 degrees. So yeah, that was a close one. So Geeky Dad, if you're watching this, it's easy done, old chap. It's very easy done. Okay, the sparge water's heating up. I'm going to strain the grain. This is the bit I hate because the bloody bag's so heavy. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for dunk sparge. Okay, here goes nothing. Jesus. Getting messy. It's a bit of a mess this, so I've still got about 2 litres in of sparge water. That's the bag, the last of the grains in there, so I'm just going to very slowly pour it over. I mean, really I should have been doing this outside, and I should have put this in my big 33 litre fermenter, which is much bigger than this, much wider. In fact, it's about the same size as that boiler. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the whole sparge process. I just always have problems sparging. If it's ever going to go wrong for me, it's here. What are you saying?
This one.
What one?
This one.
What about it?
This one. Don't worry. I'm already done.
Right, we're outside. We're just waiting for the to come to the boil. I normally keep the lid on, I think I said before, because it takes a while for it to get up to boil, and if I take the lid off now it'll take forever, and I don't have forever, so yeah, usually about 93 according to that. And this is just the last of the grain. There's a bit of stuff in there, so that'll go in here shortly. The grain, I don't really do anything with the grain, I just chuck it in the bin, the brown bin. There's chickens over the road, but can I be bothered going over there? No. So yeah, it's not too bad today. It's kind of a nice bright shade of grey. It's not the normal crap weather. But no, would you believe it that it's actually been blue skies, sunny all week, right up to today when I want to brew outside, and now I can almost feel the spits of rain. I can feel the spits of rain now, so I'm hoping for the best. But worst case is I just go back into the house. So. Okay, I put the luminous jacket on it because it was taking forever, and just in case someone wanted to see it from space. But there you are, it's nearly 91, so we're getting ready for the hop break very soon. Be back for it shortly. Okay, Thunderbirds are a go. So I've got 16 grams of Admiral going in now. I've never used Admiral before. It's 15% alpha acids, and according to the book the tasting notes are resinous, citrus and orange, so that sounds pretty good to me. This brew is going to be all Admiral, so yeah, I'm looking forward to tasting it. It's the last 10 minutes of the boil. You can see that the wort chiller's already in there, wort flock tablets going in too. Got the wort chiller hooked up. Yet again it's going out to the drain out there. There's 16 grams of Admiral going in now. You can see that we've had a little bit of trouble, which is unfortunate, because not because it happened, but because I didn't get it on camera, because it was amazing. What had happened was, whenever I put the hose pipe away over to the drain over there. I forgot to open the other end of the hose pipe, so all the pressure was here, which meant all the pressure was there, which meant that just exploded, and that's it over there. So that's just a real shame. I'm disappointed that I didn't get that on camera, because that would have been hilarious. But yeah, it is what it is. So I'm gonna have to put it in the drain. So still does the job. One way of getting it done. I'm getting ready to aerate the wort, which is basically just turning the tap on when it goes down there. It's a little bit high, still 24.3. The reason why I'm doing it now is because anytime I take the lid off, there's a real smell of like burning, you know. It's very strange. I mean, really, I'm hoping that it's going to be the grains, the dark grains that I've used in there, but I mean, if I'm being honest, it's not. I know rightly that there's something stuck to the element down there, so yeah, I want to get it off that as soon as possible. There it goes. I'm just going to pitch the yeast now. I think we've ended up with something like 18 litres. It's a lot less than I was anticipating, but I didn't want to take the bottom of the dregs of the boiler with that smell of horrible burnt potatoes, that kind of smell. There you are, there's our rehydrated yeast, and that will just go in there. That's pretty much it. So I'll hope for the best. All fingers and toes crossed with this one. Okay, that's the element in the boiler. That is horrible. I really hope that beer hasn't been ruined. Certainly going to have a roasty toasty note to it now, that's for sure. Okay, just to finish the video up, we are sitting at about 105.8. The book says 105.2, so we're a little bit out there. But the question is, what is it going to taste like? And how much of a burnt taste are we going to have of it? Guess we'll soon find out. It's not too bad actually. It's kind of, yeah, it's definitely there. Definitely tasted like a little bit of an orangey taste, which I guess is off the Admiral, but yeah, the kind of burnt taste is still there. But you never know, maybe I could just dry hop the shit out of it and then that would fix it. I'm back. Did you see what it was? Yeah. From now on I'm calling this my burnt orange brown ale. So yeah, it's the next day. It's starting to ferment in there. I've had a little sniff and it's definitely still smells of burnedness, whatever the hell that means. It's not masking the whole smell of the whole wort, so that's kind of why I'm kind of thinking that maybe I could get away with it. So, but I'll not really know until it ferments. Yeah, the main ferment is over. So the way I see it, I've got three choices. One is to do nothing and hope for the best. Two is to dry hop it to hell and back. Or three is to try and re-ferment it with a little bit more wort. Maybe a bit more, I'll put a bit more chocolate malt or something into it. And try and mask the taste, if there is a taste. Obviously I'd be tasting this just after the main ferment is finished. So that'll be in maybe 3 days, 4 days time. And then I need to decide what to do about it. So if I post this video up today's Saturday, maybe tonight, then it will be Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. I would need to make a decision on what to do. I'll have tasted it by then, so maybe I could post up a little update video as well. So yeah, so please, if anyone has any advice or any suggestions, or I'm open to anything, then please just let me know. Put a comment below and we'll see. I'm not, at this point, I'm not overly concerned about it. I think it's salvageable. I mean, I've been in worse situations, so, but yeah, if anybody has been in a situation before, I don't know if they have really. What it actually was, I mean, I showed you the little video with the crud. I think what's happened was there's like a little shelf just above the element, and it's kind of, I think the way the bag must have been sitting during the mash, it had like wedged it up on one side, and a lot of the debris and a lot of the, you know, the dust from the grain must have got it underneath a lot more than normal. I mean, it does happen. It is black, and I have to clean it, but there was quite a lot on it this time, so I'm not sure what was different about this time than every other time, but maybe it's just one of those things. So yeah, if anyone has any ideas or suggestions, please leave me a comment, and yeah, I'll post up another little update video on Wednesday as well, and I'll let you know how it's going then, okay? So I don't have anything to toast you with, so I'll just say goodbye.